First opened in the year 2000. We're live inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. These two will have a likely impact in this series. Game 1 is next. Justin Verlander gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, since he's put on a Houston Astros uniform, Justin Verlander's kind of turned his career around. Went through a couple of seasons where his velocity was down, but he's always had that good curveball changeup combination. Velo back up to the mid to upper 90s to go along with that fastball and the curveball. Justin Verlander is all the way back.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, and every starting pitcher in the game comes out ready to fire, hoping that they're going to have a big game. What they don't plan for is giving up base hits on the first 2 pitches of the game. Well, it is what it is. Now he's got to find a way to limit the damage.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here comes the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's hit in 8 straight games right now. Talk about fun to watch. Putting together a single here, a double there, doing all the things you need to do to keep this streak alive.
Giancarlo Stanton now. His line against Justin Verlander, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in, Torres. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. Jordan Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Really like this guy. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettit, left-hander from the University of South Carolina. Not an overpowering fastball, kind of like Andy Pettit. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. His secondary pitches he needs to improve on a little bit, but this guy has a bright future. Quality arm from the left side.
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. There to take it is Gregorius for the first out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan, please?
Well, look out for Josh Reddick. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Stanton. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. In the air out to right. Judge is under it. And that's the third out. Astros go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. His line against Justin Verlander. He's a .417 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Batting eighth.
Into the box now,
baseman,
Luke Voigt.
Voigt.
He swings and grounds it to short. Correa fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Stros on date. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone into the upper deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Now batting.
In now, DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
As he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Shot toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Springer. At the track, the wall, gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 6th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Framber Valdez is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He hit a sac fly earlier. The pitch. Line drive, base hit to right.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Stanton stands at first with 1 out. drilled right back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 6 and the Astros nothing. Here's Carlos Correa now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Hit to third. Andujar's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 6th, the center fielder, George Springer.
Here's George Springer, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. And the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First offering on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the 3rd. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Brentley is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Next for the Yankees.
One out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning. And up next, the power bat of Luke Voigt. He's set and the pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Gurriel is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. So coming to the plate, Aaron Hicks. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Springer is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. Next up for the Stros, Robinson Chirinos, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Fly ball out toward right field. Judge is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Batting it.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. LeMahieu is there. 2 gone.
Batting ninth. The designated hitter.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. This one's down to third. Andujar brings it in. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Houston. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Reddick has it, and it's a quick out number 1. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. Altuve showing off his range. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side is striding in for Houston. Josh Reddick is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. And a curveball in for a strike. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a fly ball, well hit. After it is Hicks. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Astros go down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Giancarlo.
Now the pitch. Fouled off. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Hero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitter's right.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Popped him up. Gurriel in foul ground. 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch swinging here, and he doesn't get much of it as it's sent toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first.
Ready for another chance? Luke Voigt. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Little chopper back to the mound. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they have.
Swing, high drive, left field, and deep. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman. 2nd home run early in the year, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
The center fielder,
In
number
now,
4,
George Springer.
George Springer.
Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Striding in, Robinson Chirinos. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Hicks going back. It's up and out of here into the archways. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
The first baseman, number 10, Yuli.
Stepping in now, Yuli Gurriel. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And it's fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now another 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Aledmus Diaz. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge shading to his right, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees are out in front, 8-2. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Hicks. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Aaron Hicks.
back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Standing in, Miguel Andujar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Good.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. Line towards center field. Springer is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Left fielder, Giancarlo.
So striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Reddick has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Michael Brantley. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Into the box now, Josh Reddick. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Now the pitch. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run here for Josh Reddick. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High chopper to third, but this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. This one's flared off to the right side. Judge coasts under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop.
Stepping up now, Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 11 and the Astros 3. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our...
Number 38. Go. Minute.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. Reddick is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voit.
Ready now, Luke Voit. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this will be fouled away. Comes set with the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Leading off for the Astros.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Tommy Kingley will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Popped him up. Andujar has a play. Makes the play. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 4.
Digging in to try it again. George Springer. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A 1 pitch on its way. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 1 out, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now the 0-1. Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, batting at an even 400. He also has 1 home run.
Buffering. Oh, it's buffering. Okay. Stay home.
First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Throwing to second.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Gurriel backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. There is Altuve. Throw gets him 2 down.
The right fielder, number 9.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitches are being caught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
And Altuve will put the squeeze on this. Striding in once again, Yuli Gurriel. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody double.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Stepping in now, Aledmus Diaz, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Sanchez over to his left. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 0-1 on its way. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Locks him up for strike 3. Roberto Ozuna comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here. Boy, D-Row, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed. Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
In now, Didi Gregorius. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it. But it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make a play for the first down.
Next for the Yankees.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Brantley has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Now back. Second base.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Looking to minimize the damage here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And the second run will score as well.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Comes set and the 0-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score. Ryan Presley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Giancarlo Stanton will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. Hits it high and deep out to center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Standing in now, Torres. Seared down the first baseline. Beautiful diving stop. In time. So digging in now, Jose Altuve, and he's over in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. First pitch on its way. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now batting, Alex Bregman. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Last strike now for Houston. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
19-4 the final tonight. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jordan Montgomery earns his first win of the season. Justin Verlander permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Tommy Kahnle takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game.